Hey everybody, Dennis here. Today we're going to be working on my 2000 Chevy Silverado. Going to be putting some front and rear shocks on it. I got some Monroes all the way around, but I got Monroe gas magnums for the rear and some Monroe-matic Plus for the front. This is more of an OE for the front, and this is more of a heavy duty for the rear. I do a bit of towing, not a lot, but enough, especially when I'm hauling that big thing around over there. Speaking of, I gotta show y'all a boo-boo I did yesterday while I was bush hogging. I'm guessing, let's see, what was I doing? I think I was checking the bolt pattern for the valve cover, because I ordered a valve cover gasket. And I brush hogged yesterday for about 2 hours. No problems. And I backed up and I seen a bunch of smoke, and looked over because it's coming from this area, and I seen this little spot right here glow bright red. I was like, oh crap, I know what that was. Got it shut down as quick as I could, but wasn't quick enough. My battery shifted over and grounded out, because this wing nut I had taken off to slide the battery tray out, and then I just laid it back. I didn't secure it back, so it's my fault. Well, what it did was it melted the negative terminal clamp. So I had to rig that up just to get it back to the house. So put the wing nut back on there, and it ain't moving. But like I said, it made it an hour and a half, 2 hours before it moved over. But it could have been a lot worse, I reckon. But anyway, yeah, that was my boo-boo yesterday. Anyway, guys, on this truck, I'm gonna jack it up and put it on some jack stands. About to trip over the air hose there. The lugs on this truck are 22 or 7/8, whichever one you want. Both of them will work. I don't know if some of y'all are looking at this. These wheels are not OE for a 2000 Silverado. This truck was originally a Dixie Customs, and the guy I bought it from changed everything back over except for the wheels, and I hated them ugly wheels. And I got these on a trade for a buddy for doing some work for him. So I got my mud tires over there that I use in the wintertime, hunting season. But anyway, enough of all that. But yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to lift it up and put the jack stands underneath it. I want to show y'all what just happened here. I'm okay, by the way, for anybody asked, but all I had was the truck up on the jacks, or on the floor jack. And look at that. You gotta be very, very careful when y'all doing this stuff, guys. I was not under the truck. As a matter of fact, I was right here, and I could hear it creaking. I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. And right as it started to tilt over, I already had my hand on the handle, and I released it. Otherwise, it probably would have gone over. You can see how much rock it pushed over. But people have been killed doing this stuff. So anybody that does these shocks front or rear, please, please, please be very, very careful. Take all your proper precautions when you jack up a vehicle. As a matter of fact, I was going to show it later, but I'm going to put these jack stands under, but also, you know, when you take the wheels off, which I only have to do on the front, put the wheel under the frame. Because if that jack stand slips, you know, there ain't much that's going to hold it up, but if that wheel's under there, it may keep you from being crushed to death. So be very, very careful when doing this stuff, guys. Alright, here you go. Here's the one on the driver's side rear. As you can see, the Monroe's a bit thicker, and this one was leaking all the way down here. So, I mean, I've never replaced them. The ones on the front are way worse than the ones on the back. The bolt size and nut size are both 21 millimeter. Anyway, I'm gonna get this side back on and get the other side off. Alright guys, the backs are done. You see that one's finally coming back out. I guess the right one was a lot worse than the left one. I compressed it down when I took it off, and I just compressed that one about a minute ago, and it just came back out. This one has not, so Actually, I had to pull it out. So yeah, the back ones were definitely shot too, but they weren't leaking like the front ones are. So front ones are next, and I actually do have to take the tires off on the front to get to those. And we're going to see how we can get that all figured out, and I will be back. Alright guys, we're getting ready to do the front. Move my truck over here to my wife's parking spot. It's a little more level, so we're going to do it over here. So still got the jack under it, the tire off. Well, I got that jacked up. Check my wheel bearing and my got a little bit of slack in the tire rod, not enough to worry about. Whew, man. It is hot today, guys. Again, this is 7/8 or 22. As much as I'd hate to scratch up my chrome wheel covers, if this truck was to slip, I'd want something to catch it. I wouldn't want it to hit the ground. I definitely wouldn't want it to hurt me. So that's under the front cross member there. But got my fingers crossed, nothing happens. I'm gonna set y'all back up, and I'm gonna figure out what bolt sizes those are and take them off. Y'all stay put, you hear? It's like about 15. And bottom looks like about 13. It is. So bottom 2 bolts, 13 millimeter. Top was a 15. And I may have to get a wrench on that top one because the socket ain't quite deep enough. Anyway. I'm gonna give it a try. Like I said, 15 millimeter. I don't think this is gonna work for this. It ain't. I don't think I brought home a 15mm wrench. Let me go look. I did not, so we're gonna have to use the handy dandy crescent wrench. Split my jeans. Now I might go get another one because that top stud is spinning. I'll grab y'all real quick, kind of show y'all what I'm doing here. This stud here is spinning. As I back the nut off, that's why they make this little keyway here to hold on to. So that's what I'm putting the vice grips on to hold in place. Hopefully I got y'all set up right. Yeah. By the way, my one of my family members said that I need to get a tripod, and they're right. I need to get a whole new camera, so if anybody's got any suggestions on new cameras, just remember, I'm on a budget. I'm the only one right now bringing in money, so I was looking at a Canon HV or XV or something other like that. But anyway, if anybody got any suggestions on cameras, comment. More than welcome. Okay, here's the front replacement. You can see is dripping all the way down. I think the driver's side's the worst of the two on the front. A little bit of a difference here, and even a overall height difference by just a little bit, but I think that's mainly I think it'll be alright. Anyway guys, I gotta check my battery. I think it's getting low, but I will set y'all right back up in just a second. One other thing I noticed between the original and the replacement is, whoops, one second, the difference in the size of the top bushing. Check that out. But I'm fixing to look on my phone real quick and make sure 100% before I put this in this is the correct one. But other than that, it's going in because it's the correct one. Alright, here we go, putting the Monroe 32-3026 Monroe-matic Plus on the front. Looked it up on Monroe's website. It says it's for a 99 to 2007 Chevy Silverado for the front. So. Started in my hand, they just did not want to do anything. Another problem I foresee is I don't have enough stud coming through the top. That nut started, so that means I'm going to have to move this floor jack over under the low control arm here and lift up. That's what I gotta do. Hopefully nothing happens. start spinning. Stun on the top, so I know we're pretty darn close. Alright, she's on there. Now I gotta put the wheel back on. How's the workout? That fan ain't really pushing a lot of air. I guess I need to move it closer. Alright guys, well that's this side. Where'd that old shot? There's the old one. And now I gotta do the one on the other side. Same operation, just on the opposite side. I probably won't film this, but since you saw me do the other side, but I'll show you the shock on that side once I get it pulled off, and that'd be it. Alright everybody, I got the old red sled put back together. I actually just went and drove it. Got the fronts done too. This is the one that was on the driver's side. As you can see, it was leaking all the way down. This is the one that I knew was really bad. It was actually so bad that the bushing on the bottom had swollen up from all the oil leaking on it and made it really hard to get the bolts out of it. But anyway, yeah, saw it back together, went and drove it. Felt great. It's a big, big difference. But we are done with the truck today. If you like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And everybody have a great day.